everyone, welcome to Add Your Voice. Have you ever wondered the reason why if armed robber comes into a home, they want to first of all subdue the man? Yeah, because they know once the man is subdued, it's easier for them to get the woman and the children. And this saying that when the head is cut off, the whole body would die. Because you can cut off the hand, cut off the leg, and the body still lives. But when the head is cut off, the whole body dies. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a serious war on men. Yes, they are feminizing men. And you ask me, how? How is it happening? I tell you, the globalists want to be able to control the population. They want to be able to control the society. And they cannot do that if the majority of men stay masculine. So they started to be able to feminize men through introduction of gay. They are feminizing men through the media, and they are feminizing men through that woman in your life that you love so much. Yes, that woman in your life that you love so much didn't know that she's been programmed and trained to rebel against you and to feminize the shit out of you. Yes, they are doing that. They are doing that through this so-called feminists. You think this feminist people is there for women's rights? No. Feminists are radical political gender movement that is deliberately created in order to destroy the society. They are created in order to destroy heterosexual family units, cause divorce, stamp out the man in a home, promote gay, and be able to control reproduction from birth to grave. Let's look at school system, for instance. Have you ever wondered the reason why boys do very poorly in school? It's because schools are dominated by feminine energy. The decision and policy makers in school are mostly women. The school system is not boy friendly. The teacher wants to teach you, she wants you to memorize it and spit it back out. It's very boring for boys. Boys are very aggressive, they are active, and they learn more through creativity. The school system wants you to, color between the lines and read and memorize and just push it out like that. It doesn't work out for boys. That's why you see them cut off stuff like cardboard sheets and build cars or aeroplane or stuff. School system need a reform. They are pussifying the shit out of boys. It needs to be made boy friendly. Another way that the globalist is feminizing men is through food. If you noticed, more men are becoming gays, from gay to women. You see so many men, their fathers and grandfathers have big penises. They end up having small penises. You see guys growing breasts. A 30-year-old guy can't even get erection. He's buying Viagra in order to get erection. Many guys can't even get a woman pregnant. Well, studies show that the sperm count in men has dropped 50%. And testosterone level in men has also dropped 20%. Study also shows that men of before is stronger than men of today. If you notice in those days, men used to have this big Adam's apple. But men of today, for the most part, you might not even see that Adam's apple. And some of them talking like, you need to be careful to the kind of food you eat. Because almost all the beefs and chicken entering your grocery stores in the United States and Europe has a hormone implants in them. You see all this fast food and canned food you eat, they all have chemicals. And when you consume this food, the chemicals are estrogenic, they have estrogenic effect. And this estrogenic effect is what's causing low sperm count in men. It causes the testosterone level in men to drop. It's also causing infertility in men. It's making men look like women, act like women, and behave like women. These chemicals can be found in toothpaste. And the worst part of it is that the globalists deliberately introduce these chemicals in your food so that they can increase the level of homosexuality. They can also reduce birth rate and also pussify men. And in that way, they are making their billions of dollars every day, and they're able to control you and control the society. Another way men are being feminized is through divorce and single motherhood. You know, women have to be very careful with the person they have child with. A woman can only play a feminine role in a child's life and not a masculine role. Women in cases of divorce do not let the baby father to be in the child's life. And that's very wrong. You need to let the father of your child to be in his life, especially the male child, so that the upbringing will be balanced. If the baby father is not there, is not around, you have to bring in a responsible masculine figure to be in that child's life. Stop raising your child, especially the male child, in a feminine way, because it's going to affect the life of that child. Government role in feminization of men. European politicians are very weak. They have feminized their culture. The level of feminization that is going on in Europe has caused a lot of men to be brought up as female. Their men are so soft-minded and they've lost their masculine. They all behave like pussies. Take for instance, like terror attack that is going on in Europe. They don't want to fight back because they feel it's not politically correct. You might be saying, oh, it doesn't concern you, you don't live in the Western world. But people overcopy what they see people in Western world doing, thinking, yeah, that's the way of life. So this thing I'm talking about concerns everybody, everywhere. Another way men are being feminized is through TV shows. Most of the TV shows we watch today is too feminine. They portray men like a moron and treat them like an idiot. You find out you're paying your cable money to watch dumb shit. The TV shows and advertisements we watch today are feminizing the crap out of the society. There used to be times when a man's home was his castle. A man will come back home, his wife and children will rally around him, adore and respect him, but not anymore. If you look at homes today, the furnitures and decorations in the home are too feminine. A man is not even allowed to get a space in his walk-in closet. A man is not allowed to have his man cave. He would rather have the garage or the basement to have his little man cave. The clothes that is made for men are so feminine. Take cars for instance. Honda and Toyota car industry, they discontinued the make of sports cars. You know, most of the cars they make today is so bitch-like. If a man wants masculine cars like pickup, Range Rover and Mustang, they're very expensive. You know, today, to be masculine today is very, very expensive. And this is what these people are doing to make men stay feminine. Are you pussified? Check yourself. Thank you for watching. And remember, I'm going to do part 2 of this video because the time is too much, so I decided to stop here. Come back for the part 2 of this video. Remember to always share. Thank you.